This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You are watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Now, I've done this video several times and I keep having to stop it and start again because I keep making it sound like it's a damn obituary, and I don't mean it to. So this video will just gonna go however it goes. If it sounds like an obituary, I do apologise, because I am disappointed, I suppose I could say, that Dave Allen is hanging up his gloves at the age of 26 years old. Dave Allen is one of the nicest guys in boxing, in my opinion. You know, he's given me plenty of time. He's come on the channel a couple of times, you know, you guys know that, where we've had like a live chat in front of you all. He's really humble, and he's funny as hell, and he's given me exclusives that maybe a channel of my size shouldn't really be getting exclusives, but he has. Why? Because he's got a big heart about him. You know, he'll give his last penny to anybody, he'll help anybody, he talks to anybody, he really does. And I don't know, I'm presuming that his career hasn't gone the way that he wanted it to go. Maybe he feels like he's letting people down, I don't know. I hope he doesn't feel like that, because for me, he's done what's expected, you know. He's shown huge heart, huge balls. Why, in only his 10th fight, getting in the ring with Dillian Whyte, going the distance with him. And then in his 11th fight, Luis Ortiz. Now bearing in mind, he only had, half a dozen, 5 fights as an amateur before then as well. And at the time he's doing this, for me, I wasn't expecting him to win, not at all. But you know what? I was presumed that this will be a learning curve for him. There's nothing wrong with taking a loss. I've said it countless times, putting a 0 ahead of everything is overrated. Nothing wrong with taking losses. It's how your career goes after then, towards retirement, when you can look back and say, you know what, I learned from them and I stepped up and I did this, that and the other. And that's exactly what Dave Allen's done. As I said, he's been in there with Dillian Whyte, Luis Ortiz, his last fight with Tony Yoka, of course. For me, you know, he got into the final round. I think the referee should have just let him finish the round, but that is what it is. It doesn't really matter. He's got a loss to Leroy Thomas, which I believed that he won that fight. I have to be perfectly honest. I do believe that he won that fight. I know that he would disagree with me on that one. But the rematch, obviously it was stop and start, and he was being messed around, and maybe felt under pressure a lot of the time. Obviously people's always talking to him about his weight and things like that, so he just feels pressured. The rematch didn't go as planned at all that hard work, all the talk and everything. The first round, clash of heads, the referee puts a stop to it because of clash of heads. So obviously he's very disappointed, but he doesn't want people, and he said this before, that he doesn't want people to just look at him as a punching bag, somebody who's tough, somebody who can take a punch. He wants people to look at him and go, actually, he's pretty good. And maybe he feels a bit down about a lot of it. For me, I hope that's not the case. Now, I do have a couple of statements here from Dave Allen that I'll read out right now. And the first one is this: I used to fight for my dad's love and respect, and it took me 26 years to realise the man I called my father, I don't need none of that. I think July 27th will be my last fight. I'm moving on to finding myself another walk in life. That's his first statement. His second one is, I used to get hit with a hard shot and go, yes, that hurt, I loved it, I want another. Now I go, ouch, that hurt, I don't fancy another one. So that's why I'm getting out of boxing. Not saying forever, but I need a rest for mental and physical health, but I'm sound. So that's Dave Allen's statement. So July 27th will be his last fight. If that fight goes ahead, that would be against the Grenadier, who's got 1 win and 4 losses. So you would fully expect Dave Allen to win that one. But these aren't the kind of fights that Dave Allen wants. You know, he wants to be challenging for the Commonwealth. He wants to be going for the British title and maybe European and that. And a lot of people believe in him to do that. And I'm sure that he believes in it himself at times, just that he does go through dark patches. He's been through them before. He said it on multiple occasions that he has mental illnesses where he goes into a deep depression. He keeps himself to himself. He keeps himself locked away, all that kind of thing, and has gone into overdrive with gambling. I don't know if that's any kind of relation to this. I hope not. Or maybe it's a case of he's recognising that he's starting to get that way, so he's knocking it on the head to try and, I don't know, get a grip of it. But at only 26 years old, I mean, for me, there's so much more he can give, but obviously he knows his own body. If he can't take the punches and that anymore, he doesn't want people to think that he's just a punching bag. You know, he doesn't want people laughing at him. For me, I don't believe that people are laughing at him, and I hope nobody is. If you are, you need to pack it in, because these people do put their lives on the line. You know, he's not going in there to be a joke, he's going there to be a fighter. He always turns up to win. He doesn't turn up to just turn up. You know, Eddie Hearn has a big place in his heart for him, and maybe he's feeling under pressure all the time. As I said, people do go online, and trolls will be trolls. I don't know if he's being trolled or not, but you know, I have sent him a message, a text message. I'm not expecting him to tell me what it is. It's none of my business at all. I just want to, like, you know, wish him well, and hopefully he just takes like a year out or so, and this isn't going to be forever, because I don't want him getting to, like, you know, late 30s and thinking, you know what, I really should have just given everything. I had the opportunity, I had the platform, I had the fan base, and I just give it all up. I don't want him to look back as a brickie, if you like, or working at McDonald's or something like that, because I don't know about his financial status. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm hoping that he got paid well for Tony Yoka, and this would be enough money for him to live on for a little while. But he's a very humble guy anyway. Money's not a big thing for him. He's quite happy with his own surroundings, whatever they may be. But as I said, I hope that he doesn't quit for a long time. You know, take a bit of time out, think about it, repair your body, because he does go in there and takes a lot of shots, and takes a lot of criticism as well. You know, everybody's got an opinion on Dave Allen, which is he needs to throw more punches, stop getting hit so much, which is easier said than done when you're the guy in the ring, right? And getting punched for virtually 12 rounds against big, strong guys, it's going to take its toll. He's getting up every day, he's going for runs, he's doing the sparring, he's doing the gym work. Again, that can't be fun, especially when you're not getting paid that much money. So it's got to be a little bit demotivating, I suppose. So at this stage, for people who's doing it, who are not getting paid that well, obviously you've got to be motivated. You've got to have a love for it, and if you're not, then it's dangerous. So I don't know, maybe he's doing the right thing, because you don't want to go in there and just end up getting brain damage and not getting paid enough for it. But as I said, for me, all I ever wanted for him was to try and at least get British. Maybe he's disappointed with people like me saying, you know, we want you to get British. I don't know. But in addition to that, I want him to earn enough money that he doesn't have to worry about it. I know he's got the Rhino Sanctuary. He's got the popularity. He's got the fame. So he can make that a bit of a successful business. You know, like bring people in, give them some sparring, give them some tips and training, all that kind of thing. But of course, he doesn't like being disciplined. You know, in between camps, he lets himself go and whatever, and that's entirely his business. You know, Tyson Fury has exactly the same problem. I mean, maybe that's what Dave Allen needs. Maybe he needs a new trainer. You know, maybe he can work with Ben Davison. You know, have a proper nutritionist. But of course, all these kind of things cost money that maybe he doesn't have. And I mean, I'm not saying that you know, Ben Davison wouldn't work with him, or I don't know, any other trainer. Maybe go back with Dominic Ingle. You know, I know, try something. I don't know what it is, but anyway, I mean, I can't give everybody the answers as to exactly what's going on, and even if he told me, I'm not really going to make a video saying what he said unless he told me that I can, because, you know, it's really nobody's business, especially if it's private stuff. But I'm hoping he's not in a dark place. I'm hoping not. When there comes fame, there comes responsibility and comes criticism, and he is very open with people. As I said, he's got a big heart. Maybe he takes some things to heart. I know he's a very funny guy and he brushes things off, but deep down, how do you know? So for me, I hope people are a bit more supportive of him, and anybody out there who knows him personally, as in you see him on the street, go say hello to him, you know, keep his motivation up, you know. And yeah, anyway, I tried to not make this look like some kind of obituary, but yeah, I know clearly I did. But yeah, so July 27th will be his last fight, so go contact him, contact his sister for some tickets, go down and see him, you know, give him a good farewell, I suppose. So Dave Allen is hanging up his gloves for the foreseeable future at least, but going by what he's saying, it looks like he's pretty much retiring. But as I said, hopefully this is just a little blip, and he's going to make a big comeback, and he's going to make a decision. Boxing is what I do. Boxing is what I'm going to live. So he's going to live in the gym. And once you get into the routine, I suppose things become a bit easier. But easier said than done, right? Anyway, drop your thoughts below. Click that thumbs up, subscribe, catch you all on the next video.